Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to the 74th Independence Day of our nation. A nation that is at once one of the youngest countries and one of the oldest civilizations. It is a country that has made stellar progress in every field, including education, military, and space programs in the last 7 decades. The history of our country gives a glimpse into the magnanimity of its evolution. From a country reeling under the colonialism to one of the leading economies in the global scenario, this transformation indeed instills a pride in our heart. Keeping this flame of pride awake, may I invite our principal, Mrs. Sharmila Raheja, and our headmistress, Mrs. Aarti Khanna, to hoist the flag.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to respect and enhance the freedom of others. May I now invite our senior head girl, Riya Tyagi, to share her views.
One individual may die for an idea, but that idea, even after his death, incarnates itself into 1,000 lives. Happy Independence Day and a hearty good morning to my dear patriots. This quote by Netaji means that we are the human incarnation of the ideas that our ancestors had thought of. We must strive harder every single day as for an India that is prosperous and that treats its citizens equally. India was a British colony for over 2 centuries and 3 generations. Throughout this time period, it underwent several events such as the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, town policies that only benefited the crown, racial discrimination, and several other endless plights. Today, we've come so far that we've started taking this day for granted, forgetting its true meaning. Let us absorb what Gandhiji said. Freedom is never dear at any price. It is the breath of life. We know how we got freedom from the Britishers. But what about the terrible things that we are experiencing today, like COVID-19, single-use plastic, bad roads? This August 15, let's do one thing, just one thing, that would make a change and make us get rid of the problems that we are experiencing today, hence gaining freedom from them. You can say that the forward that someone sent you is fake. You can donate gloves and masks to the people working in your building. Just one thing, and keep doing it until it creates a change, so that we have many more freedoms to celebrate together. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Riya. Now we have our Trey call from grade 5 sharing her thoughts.
Good morning, everyone. Today, on the occasion of our 74th Independence Day, I would like to express my thoughts on how progressive our future looks. As a young student, the promise of universal quality education through the National Education Policy 2020 is an exciting prospect with so many changes in the curriculum and methods of teaching and learning. What to think has given way to how to think. The values of curiosity and imagination are to be encouraged. Knowledge of India and multilingualism will strengthen our love and pride in our country's civilization. India will become an education hub and our talented students will stay in the country to work for its welfare as envisaged by our Honorable Prime Minister. The future is bright, my friends. The spirit of India has been best visible ever since the pandemic. The courage and wisdom displayed by the countrymen in the face of this adversity is most remarkable. Today, we should salute the sense of service evident in our doctors, nurses, police force, the army, and all others who are fighting relentlessly to keep us safe and healthy in these dangerous times. During the situation of COVID-19 pandemic, India has not only managed to support its citizens but also extended its helping hand towards the other countries. Nothing can stop us from progressing, which is evidently seen during this time. All schools across the country have come up as warriors and taken a lead to keep the teaching and learning process ongoing by way of online classes and projects. The message in all of this is to never give up out of fear. Rather, work together as a team with one vision and one goal. Service to our country and countrymen should be our motto. Jai Hind!
Thank you, Atrey. The times are challenging, but every new crisis is also an opportunity. An opportunity to come out of your comfort zones and create something new. Here we have our students joining in from their homes to bring forth a synchronized cultural program.
भारत केवल एक नाम नहीं, ना है केवल एक भूभाग, वो है एक विचार, एक शक्ति, एक संस्कार, जो रखता क्षमता है संपूर्ण विश्व का मार्गदर्शित करने की.
A lifelong learner is a lifelong winner. When faced with the danger of the COVID-19 pandemic, India gathered data from all over the world and formulated its own Corona war policy, such as taking timely measures like lockdowns and containment zones, building up apps like the Arogya Setu, setting up of hospitals and containment zones, and also manufacturing of indigenous equipments. India used to import 90% of its testing kits, PPE, masks, and ventilators. But today, we are exporting them to other countries. Let's see how we are fighting this menace through a drama.
लक्ष्य है तो तूफान ही पतवार है। जीत ही गर लक्ष्य है तो कंगन बने तलवार है। जीत ही गर लक्ष्य है तो रुकती कहाँ झंकार है। जीत ही गर लक्ष्य है तो छेनी करती पर्वत पर प्रहार है। गर जीत ही लक्ष्य हो तो छोटे छोटे प्रयास बड़ी बड़ी मुश्किलें मिटा देते हैं। तो आइए हम सब अपने छोटे प्रयासों से इस बड़े कोरोना दुश्मन को हरा दें।
May I now invite our principal, Mrs. Shamila Raheja, to address us all.
Greetings on our 74th Independence Day, colleagues and precious students of Uttam School. Independence Day 2020 amidst new norms and a new world order. As COVID-19 raged, we at Uttam School drew on our innate strength and today look forward with strong hope. Amidst uncertainty and lockdown, the teachers of Uttam School distributed rations to save us Samarpan School families. Uttam girls made masks and developed immunity booster recipes. Our bond with our parent community became stronger as they arranged devices for online classes, joined the very young in their classes. It was a period of maximum interaction as they gave feedback and we incorporated suggestions. Our strength at all times comes from our core values. We at Uttam School strive for a strong character, humane values, respect ourselves and others, and face life's challenges with dignity. Today, more than any other day, we must resolve to be independent of habits which are detrimental to our physical and mental health, of doubts which chain us to outdated way of learning, of living which hampers a progressive, sensitive lifestyle, of thoughts which stop us from reaching out to our brethren. Today and each day, let us remember and honor the interdependence of the human race. Let us pledge to be independent, creative, critical thinkers who will work for their community, country, and the greater good of mankind. As we remain confined to our homes, our freedom lies in the growth of our thoughts and in our mind. May we always honor our independence. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am.